Honorable Deputy Minister, the Chief Executive of the National Petroleum Authority, Mr. Godwin Kojo Tamaklo, Honorable Commissioner General of GRA, Mr. Anthony Sapong, Aaron Kano, Commissioner for Customs, and all associates, 24-hour Secretariat members, General Yamga, industry leaders, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a good day. We are formalizing a partnership that I believe will make a real difference to businesses across this country, Ghana. The 24-hour economy program is about economic transformation. We are developing agro-processing capacity so that our farmers can be assured of a market for their products from local producers of finished goods, fully integrated into a resilient and vibrant agri-value chain. We are supporting manufacturers to expand production. We're building logistic corridors that move goods efficiently from farm to factory to markets. Every one of those efforts depends on a supply chain that works around the clock. Over the past year, the Secretariat has engaged extensively with stakeholders across the economy: manufacturers, farmers, transport operators, industry associations, among many more. One of the practical barriers that comes up repeatedly is access to fuel and energy services outside of regular hours. A factory that wants to add a night shift needs to know that its transport fleet can refuel. A cold chain operator moving perishable goods needs to know that there's a station open along the route at 3 a.m. This MoU brings the NPA and the 24-hour Economy Authority together to address this crying need. The NPA will set the standards for safe round-the-clock operations, lighting, security, staffing, and digital monitoring. The authority will coordinate the enabling environment, working with security agencies and other relevant bodies to ensure that operators who meet the standards are supported. Compliance, standards, support, and the overall support of the security services and the NPA in the context of the compliance requirements of GRA. The program is not only asking operators to stay open longer. We are building the enterprise and industrial capacity that will create growing demand for these services. As agro-processing zones come online, as manufacturing expands, as logistics corridors intensify, the demand for round-the-clock fuel will grow with them. We are building both sides of this equation. If you are an operator and you want to extend your hours, you approach the NPA, you meet the standards for lighting, security, staffing, and safety, and the NPA certifies you as ready for 24-hour operations. Once certified, the authority provides the security coordination and the support across government agencies. One process, unified, instead of knocking on 10 different government agencies' doors. We will begin with a pilot covering approximately 10% of the downstream sector nationwide. Fuel stations, refineries, bulk storage depots, and bulk road vehicles will be activated for this important initiative and enterprise. The NPA has already constituted a steering committee on which GRA and other critical players in the downstream, including security services, have been preparing their sectors for this transition. Security and lighting are the first priorities because the first phase must be safe before it is anything else. What we at the 24-hour economy put value upon is that our two institutions with very different mandates, MP and 24-hour, have found common ground. The NPA brings regulatory expertise and deep knowledge of the downstream sector. The authority brings the mandate to coordinate across government and the private sector. Together, we can offer operators something that neither institution could deliver alone: a clear, supported pathway to expanded operations, and at all times compliant with GRA and its requirements. So to the factory owner in Tema, the trader in Tamale, the transport operator on the Accra-Kumasi corridor, the message is simple. If you are ready to grow, we are building the system to support you. We thank Mrs. Tanoh and the NPA team for the spirit they have brought to this important partnership. We thank the operators and industry representatives here today through their chambers. And we all thank the President Mahama for the vision and the mandate he has given all of us to execute Ghana's transformation agenda for inclusive growth and job creation. Our work starts now. 24 hours also will be knocking on the door of the Energy Minister and NPA to discuss also the initiatives as part of the green transition. Biofuels development to supplement our fossil fuel requirements. So that tomorrow, if the whole Middle East explodes, Ghana still will be self-sufficient in the energy that it requires to fuel its economic transformation and its growth. Work starts now. God bless us all. God bless our homeland, Ghana. And thank you all very much for gracing this important occasion. Thank you. Thank you very much.